What a mess. Hey YouTubes, it's Dan at Dan's Tiny Garage. Thank you for stopping in. We got some crazy stuff going on. Let me show you. Whoa, hey, hang in there now. Come on. We got some, well, I like to call this a little bit of redneck engineering, if you will. But what in the redneckery do we have here? Look at this stuff here. Here's the baby motor, the baby engine stand. I got to pair them together. And this, when you don't have an engine lift, but you got other things around that lift or get you up in the air, this is what you do. You get a little stuff together, and so this is one of them fancy Harbor Freight lifting machines. I forget the capacity of it. So this is where I'm gonna put my little my little disclaimer in here. Don't do this. You know, don't follow my example. Don't follow my lead. I got nothing to do with what you do. What I do is what I do. What you do is what you do. So I'm going to keep doing me, you keep doing you. And so yeah, I'm going to get the engine on the engine stand. That's what this video is going to be all about. Alright, and as you know, I got one camera. Okay, I'm sorry. I've ghosted you guys for the month of January pretty much, and I'm sorry. Haven't had any content for you. I'm sorry. That's all I can say. I'm not going to tell you why. I'm not going to tell what's been going on in my life. So why don't you, if you want to know what's going on in my life, you can comment below and ask me. And maybe I'll personal message you. Maybe I'll tell you a little something, but it's been bittersweet times for me. And I want to say I'm sorry. I'll try to be here more often. No. It's going to be what it's going to be, because it's just a hobby for me, and that's just what I do. So some things I've been doing, it's not so great. I've been trying to work with video from Monique, doing the power steering upgrade on her, and a lot of that works underneath the truck and everything, and my videography skills are not up to snuff, and so just a hobbyist doing this stuff, and I really just want to get her running and not back on the road again. And then this engine, need to get it up off the ground so I can move it around. And I'd like to get that engine, that oil pan off of it so we could take it apart and see what the rest of it looks like. There's probably some nasty, snotty stuff in there is what I'm guessing. So, yeah, hang in there. Be patient. Be kind to one another. But we're going to get this engine on the engine stand, hopefully, without that ladder breaking. So let's do it to it. Alright, so we got some threaded holes around here that we're going to use for this motor mount, the motor mount for the engine stand. So we're going to clean up, we got to clean up these holes. And so we'll just spray a little juice in there. And I'm more partial to this stuff here. And this stuff here, you know, it's all good stuff. I don't have, well, I have some taps and dies, but they're all kind of old and stuff, and it's not really a good set. So I got this brush here on this little impact gun. It's a little 12 volt. Made me a lot of money in my handyman days. So, just gonna chase the threads like this. I tried putting a 3/8 bolt in there, but it wouldn't go because there's so much garbage in the threads. And then these two ones for the cradle are probably already done. So let's go ahead and give that a flush. See all that, really a lot of junk come out of there. One more time for good measure. I'm switching the drill to reverse, so I'm not forcing the brush out, because these brushes are easy to ruin. I got them on the internet, you know, that the place that delivers really fast, if you have the Prime, you know, the website. So, give it a little bit more of a flush. Watch out, she'll get you. That juice will get you. So let's see how we did. Well, that's not good. Alright, let's try that again. Butterfingers. Yeah, that's nice and smooth. Before I couldn't even get the darn thing to turn in there. So, those are good to go. The thing is, the bolts that came with the engine stand, they're too big. They're too big of a diameter for these holes. So, I got to go with a smaller guy, which is the 3/8 24. I believe it's 3/8 24. I got to look again. Yeah, I'll show you. Let's go double check it. I'll get up off the ground here. So let's see, 3/8 24 is this one. I don't know if it's focusing. You know, when you're blind like me, I can't really tell if it's focused. No, it's not 3/8 24. It is 3/8 16. Why is it saying 24? I have no idea. But, of course, thread 3/8 16 is the bolt size I need. And I need them to be that long. From the bolt head to here. I need it to be about that long. 4 of them, please. Well, then I'll have to wait till payday because I'm a little broke right now. Unless I could scrounge something up in my scraps. It's nice to use just what's laying around, as you can tell. So, that'll do it for this little segment. We'll be back with you soon. Hey YouTubes, well, I got the bolts. Here they are. We got a 3/8 16 thread on them. They go through the bracket nicely. As you can see here, it's enough meat to grab the engine block. These will bolt into these holes over here for where those holes are for where the transmission mounts up to. And just to review, let's look at what we got. We got the engine, some slings, a hook going up to an electric hoist, which is on a tall step ladder, and that is not a step. So don't step there. But they never said it's not a hoisting point either, so we're gonna try this out. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta use what you got laying around, you know? And let's see how it goes. I'm gonna get you set up. I have to take off this orange cradle here. I have to unbolt that and bolt this in place. So this one here is going on there. And then we'll lift it up. We'll bring the engine stand in, and kapow, it'll be one. So let me see if we could get a good angle for these shenanigans coming up, I think. Answer my phone. Alright, let's take these off here. Oops. Oh. Alright. There's that one. Okay, let's take up some slack on that. Whew. She sounds rough. Haven't used that in a while. Loosen up the other side. Did I really only have 3 bolts holding this thing together? Huh. That's crazy. Only 3 bolts are holding this cradle on. Well, there's that one's off. I might need a hammer. Alright, YouTubes, we're back. We're recording again. I don't know if it was recording to begin with or not, but it shut off on me. The camera, the SD card got full, and it shut off. So, to catch up where we left off, I had bolts to go into the block. These bolts here. And I had the cradle that's over there supporting the engine. And now I got the engine stand mount on the engine. And I got this shady set up here. You can see everything should just be fine. You know, when you don't have the money to spend on a proper engine hoist, you just use what you got. I had that power unit from where I was working before. I needed one of those because the place was too cheap to buy one, so I got my own. but then I never got anything to hang it from. And then I said, well, that's not a step up there, so it should be alright to hang that from there and pull that up. It's only got to go that high. So let's get you situated here and do it. Let's see. That seems like that'll be fine. How's that for a view? Let's look. Yeah. That looks pretty okay. How's that? That should be. That should be good. Just hold it. There's nothing cracking. I'll go up a little bit more. Press. I just got it a little bit taller. I'm so close to setting the switch off. Let's see. We're going to try it again and see if we get it up. Get the engine up high enough, get your head out of the gutter. I'm going to get the engine up high enough to get onto this engine stand. That's the goal. Let's do it. Got it together. Man, she got a little sag to her. I don't like it. Something's not good here. Yeah, she broke. Pretty sure she broke. So this engine stand is junk. That's nice. Huh. So this is a great example of you get what you pay for. I paid for this cheapy little engine stand, and the first engine that goes on her, something down there is broke. You see it? All the weight of the engine is on the stand right now. It's just there for safety purposes, but I'm going to have to get some metal and make it a real engine stand. Because that is no bueno, buddy. Whoa. It doesn't like it. Wonder if that bolt cracked right there. One of those bolts, I heard something snap when I put the weight of it, the engine on there. So I don't know what's going on here. It's going to have to be a little, a little triage for this engine stand if it wants to be an engine stand. I thought it was kind of lightweight to begin with, but you get what you pay for. So yeah, this is not good. I'm better off setting it on the ground again. Son of a gun. Alright. We're out. Hey YouTubes. I'm back. I took a little break because I put the weight of the engine on the cheapy engine stand and it needed help. Well, don't we all? So I got well, take a look. It's not pretty, okay? Hey, it's not pretty. So go easy on the comments. Yeah, welded that right in there. Yep, I sure did. Welded her up. Got some tack welds up there. They're just tack welds. They don't need to be solid welded up there. But yeah, that's pretty ugly. I didn't clean it off. I'm still all charred and burnt, so you can't see how actually bad my welds are. So that's okay. Let's try this again. I'm gonna I don't even remember where I had you guys situated, but let me get you situated and this should all still be good to go. The keyword is should, so let's go up. Oh, I gotta plug it the dang thing in. I used the cord. I used the cord for the grinders, forgot to plug it in. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Nothing goes super smooth all the time. It takes a lot of editing to make it look perfect all the time, right? So let's go. Going up. It's holding. Yep. Seems to be. There's some stress there. Alright, let's see if we lifted it enough. Okay. Clicking on the phone. Or if that broke right now, my foot would be broke too. You know, sometimes this thing just don't move the easiest. This is not good. Let's try this number here. Alright, we're going to put some weight on it now. She's a lot better than she was before. There's a locking pin. There's a handle. So, let's see. Alright, all the weight is off the lift and on the engine stand. It bounces. I think that little bracket I put in there, I think the gusset worked, guys. There it is. See, all the weight is off there, and it's on the stand. So I think I'm gonna go ahead, undo it, and then before I even mess with it anymore, I'm gonna undo all this rigging here, and if it's still on there by the weekend, I guess it'll be fine. So there's the little gusset right there is what I just welded on there, welded up the seams where bolts normally go through and hold stuff. So, alright. Again, don't do what I do. This is shady stuff. So, there's the last look before I dismantle it so I could move around my tiny garage. I just want to say thank you for your support, and thank you for watching, and wherever you are, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're doing it well. Get off the couch and go do something. Have fun. That's the most important thing. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.